Hello, my friends. This is Mr. Captain Bufu, and they will be doing the first episode of Series Within a Series. If you missed the previous video, I talked about it last Friday in my third channel update. I said I kind of wanted to do smaller videos in the middle of the week that would sort of be mini episodes, sort of things, series within a series, if you will. So, like, I would start doing little tiny things like maybe stump jumps in GTA, camos in COD, or raiding strategies in Clash of Clans. So, of course, this is Clash of Clans, and here I am just right about to start up a raid. So, let's get myself some spells, and let's go. So, my raiding strategy for you guys today is very specific. It's just an army made out of 40 Hog Riders, level 2. Thinking about getting them level 3 pretty soon because they go mega ham. I kind of overkilled the base, but I guess we'll let the raid speak for itself whenever we do get it. I'd never done a raid like this before, so I imagine I could have probably done a base like this, but I was a little bit afraid. I didn't know, with those level 7 mortars and whatnot, how much damage they could do to me. So I decided I'd back off, whatever, just look for an easier base. And eventually found my prize in not too long here, because I have been doing like one raid every 3 days because I've been so busy. I've been losing a lot of trophies, and just not been doing too well in Clash of Clans. But I have this whole grand scheme of things figured out where I'm upgrading, well, I will upgrade my last barracks to P.E.K.K.A.s, and then, besides my Dark Elixir storage upgrade to level 4, that is the last thing I have to do with Elixir besides upgrades in the lab. So I saw that this guy had some decent Elixir, and he hadn't done a raid in a while, or wasn't active yet this season, and so I figured I'd take him on, because I didn't really know the power of the Hog Riders quite to the degree I would have liked. I saw he had some extra walls outside, so I knew his base wouldn't have been quite up to par. It didn't look too hard, so I figured, hey, why not? I'd seen some people use the raiding strategy before. They usually just drop them all in one little area, so I decided I'd drop about half, a little more than half, in one area, and then, let them go to town, opening up the defenses, and then drop a little spell. I definitely did not account for the guy having clan troops due that he hadn't done a raid. He doesn't have a league. He's sort of just he doesn't have that shield in the top left corner. So I'm figuring right now, oh no, that's probably not good. He's a level 3 Barb King and a clan castle full of level 4 and 5 archers along with level 5 giants. And probably take a poop on my level 2 pignigs, as I lovingly call them. And so at this point I'm kind of like, well, they're doing okay, but once they get those defenses taken out, which I was hoping the Tesla was the last one, then how are they going to stand up against those clan troops? And I was kind of worried, because I didn't know how many I had left. I knew that a good many of them had died, because I didn't really place my spells too well. So I had a clan castle full of 25 goblins. So I dropped them so I could clean up, and I put my level 4 Barb King down. And when I come back and see that they've killed everything that came out of that clan castle and are just going to work on the inside of the base. I was not expecting that whatsoever. I mean, I knew these things were OP, but I didn't know that they could do that much damage in a short amount of time. And I have, I'm going to guess, maybe 12 of them around there left. Maybe 10 or less. I don't know. And so they get me that elixir and sort of clean up the base a little bit. On the inside, that very inner layer of walls, they take out those storages. A couple of goblins running around both sides to get me those collectors, which have basically nothing, which means that this guy is definitely active. I definitely underestimated him. Barb King does some stupid stuff and whacks the wall for about a minute. And so the pignigs rush top side of the base as my goblins go down on the bottom. And so they're just gonna sort of run around the top, taking out those army camps, barracks, and whatnot. And then my goblins, which it's kind of funny, you can see the different levels of goblins, 3, 4, and 5. Well, 3 and 4 look the same, but the level 5 with the mohawks sort of mixed in there. They all want to just get that 100%. And Barb King broke through, and the Builder Hut's the last thing, and there we go, 100% perfect. I kind of overkilled his base. I didn't really expect them to do that well. I was kind of hoping for a 100%, but I didn't know I would do that well. So next time if I use this raid, which I don't know how often I would use this raid, because I don't really think that I can spare that much Dark Elixir. It cost me 600-ish to make the raid, and I'm not really going for an upgrade right now. That's why I didn't mind it. But for the future, that might be an issue. Because if I save up for something, it's going to be, I don't even know what, but I'm just going to save up for something soon. Like, probably level 3 Hog Riders. And so, made myself my standard farming army, which is, well, it used to be 40 archers, 10 wall breakers, and the rest goblins, but I decided I would start going for the 50%, and little did I know, I just kind of went up into gold, too, from getting those 50%. From getting myself a 90 archer, 90 goblin, 10 wall breaker army. So I sort of figured them out, and I'm like, wait a minute, this barracks only has 60. I got some loot and a free builder. Why not? Who cares? So that's the last upgrade with Elixir, besides getting the level 4 Dark Elixir storage. And I will get that mofo up pretty soon now, and it will be pretty ballin' G-tacular, and you guys will applaud me, because I'll have little to do except for lab upgrades, which I would like to eventually go for that level 3 P.E.K.K.A. But, I'm not going to turn this into a full-blown episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the 7 minutes of time I've taken out of your Wednesday, or whenever you're watching this, doesn't really matter to me. But, miniature series, thank you everyone for watching, and please have a wonderful day. Galley-roo! Galley-roo! Galley-roo!